Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, February 13th, and I'm finally back here in my little studio. It seems like every time I've been talking to you guys, I've been everywhere other than California. Did one from a cruise ship, did one from Miami, did one from Cabo, one from the BART Hall Show. I think I've been home like 11 days this year. So it's nice to be home. And this is home. Not all the cameras want to work today. Not sure what's going on. So we'll live with this one. Hey Terry. Hey Crappie. How you doing? Nice to see you guys. Looking forward to Saturday. We haven't had a kids club meeting in a few months. Last month's got canceled because of fires. And it looks like we'll have decent weather for Saturday. Hey Sam, thanks for your help the other day. Hello Brian. I was in your neighborhood last week in Miami. We might have some kids on today. I got a text message from one of our viewers that a new fishing club has been formed at Lucerna High School, and some of the kids were talking about joining us today to find out more about it. Hey Kenny, how you doing? So Kenny, is this the year that you guys can finally add my bucktails to your store? I've been waiting patiently for years now. Need to get them in more stores. 4 hours from you, Brian? Well, that's closer than from here. Here we're about 3 days away driving. Hello, Houston. Hey, John. So right now we have Idaho, Florida, and Texas in here. Bunch from California. Oh, and we have Vegas too, Nevada. So at least 4 different states. That's cool. It snowed in Idaho. Hey Alan, where are you today? Are you in California? Are you traveling? Hey Joaquin, how you doing? It was pretty neat on the cruise. When I was on the cruise, I got stopped about 4 or 5 times a day. And surprisingly, most of the people that recognized me or at least stopped me to say hello. I would say half were from Reno and the other half were from Northern California. Maybe 1 or 2 from Central California. But most of them were from Northern California. That's pretty cool. Apocalypse is out in on the desert, Mojave. Hey Oz, thank you very much. You're like you and Terry are about the only 2 that are going to take a chance to win this $50 gift card, since nobody else is participating. So the event that we had for El Monte Police Department for January got postponed for because of the fires. And I just got word today that they have now canceled the whole event. So there will not be a trout event at Leg Lake this year. We're hoping to do it in January, but now they have to plan for next year. With everything going on with the city over there, I guess they had to cancel it. So there will not be a trout-only event at Lake Lake like they had planned. Who else is here? I saw. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? How's everything in Central California? Well, Kenny, if you're not there, there's no chance of getting my bucktails in there. I was hoping you're still working at the store. I know Rocky loves going in there. Chris is from San Diego. Terry's from San Diego. So we got people here today scattered all over the place. 5 different states. And from Northern Cal, Central Cal, Southern Cal, all the way down to San Diego. No, just the one from El Monte. The El Monte Police Department event has been canceled. But I should make a phone call to MacArthur Park. I haven't heard from them yet. It's already February. Maybe they're just taking it for granted. Yeah, Alan, I'm disappointed about it too. We enjoyed doing the event with them in June last year. They did a good job helping us out, lots of volunteers. But the one for January got postponed because of the fires, and now they just decided to cancel it all. So Paul is from Oxnard. I haven't been to Mojave in a long time. I used to go rabbit hunting out there. The sand bass situation is going on right now. So I think, guys, we need to organize and band together more for these things coming up. You know, they're talking about cutting back sand bass to 2 fish for the limit. They're talking about having months of no sand bass fishing, which is ridiculous. So they're having the big meetings, I think today and yesterday, or today and tomorrow. And so I wish we should have probably been at that meeting today. But we need to make more noise about it, because the only people making all the noise right now are the people that want it closed. And we need to change that. So we need to get more involved. All right, Kenny. Well, hopefully you can help me get in there. Chris, they really haven't reached out to me, that group. I've been involved with the other ones before them, but I haven't really heard from them. Chicken Little got a brand new reel. That's a good size reel, 4-out reel. That used to be my go-to tuna reel before all the new reels came out. Yeah, I'm with Oz. If the weather's good this weekend, I'm going to go. Yeah, you guys should sign, like Kevin says, sign that sand bass petition. I don't know if any of you have a link on it you can put here. I signed it a while ago, but also Real Time was at the meeting. That's good. Sand bass is not in danger. Hey Brad, how you doing? I haven't seen Eric in a while. I know he had his surgery. Hopefully he's walking around now and doing better. And our other friend Jimmy, he might be around today, but he's not excited because he can't eat real food. He's on a liquid diet for 2 weeks. He just had his whole mouth replaced with brand new teeth. So I have no idea how painful that was. But he's all happy. He posted a video of showing his brand new teeth, which a bunch of the volunteers saw. Yeah, everybody should sign that petition if you can. Please, please sign the petition. And if you guys want to get involved in that stuff, we should all work on that to get more, fight these battles so they don't do the closures. But if you want to do something on an everyday basis, or at least every month basis, please volunteer for my youth foundation. We never have enough volunteers. We can always use more volunteers to work with the kids. We have a good core of volunteers right now, probably the most we've had in years. But we can always use some, and we can always use some younger guys. We don't have enough younger guys to help move stuff around and the heavy stuff. So we can use help with that. So if any of you are willing to help out with our youth foundation, give us a call at the office or go to our website at danskids.org. If you're going to work with us with the kids, you need to get live scanned, and we can give you all the information on how to do that. You have two choices to do that. One, to do it on your own, pay the $40, $50, and we'll give you the paperwork to take, so they'll send it to the right offices at Malley County Parks and Rec. Or you can go to their office on Ambra, and it's all free. So we can use all the help we can get. Good to hear that Brad's all healed up. He looked good last time I saw him at the BART Hall Show. That's cool, Oz. Let us know. We'd love to do more events. Love to get more volunteers. Anything to make it easier. We're definitely not storing anything else anymore at our clubhouse. Our clubhouse is, we set a new record, a very sad record last year, where our clubhouse got broken into 3 times in 1 year. We lost over 100 rods and reels. We lost a bunch of raffle prizes. Just about everything was taken. So no longer will that happen. We'll just have to take everything with us back and forth. So I don't know how it's going to work out when I'm not around, when the other people have to run the meetings for me. We'll have to find out. Where do you sign the petition? Kevin, can you find the link for the petition, please, and post it there? I know you probably know where it is. I'm trying to remember where I signed it. I want to think it was an email. But on this computer, I don't have emails. So can't help you there. This is the only computer that I don't get emails at. Hey Tyler, how you doing? No, it shouldn't be raining. It normally doesn't rain at our kids' events. I think it's a deal we have with the man upstairs. He doesn't make it rain on days when we have the kids there at the lake. It'll rain the day before and the day after, but it won't rain on Saturday. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, if any of you have the link to the petition for the sand bass, please post it in the comments so people can see it and they can sign it. Well, crappie, what's more interesting, a lot of skippers are thinking we may see albacore this year because they're saying there's so much anchovies in the water right now. Lots of anchovies in the local water, so they think that might lead to albacore. But we will see. I don't know how cold the water has to be for that, but it has to be cooler than normal. But that would be nice if we got that. I think bonita tastes good if you just eat the white meat. Growing up, I used to think bonita tastes terrible because my mom would cook the blood meat and the white meat together. And, me not knowing the difference, probably ate the blood meat. But, yeah, it should be. If you just eat the white meat of the bonita, you will love it. It tastes really good. All right, there it is. Knew Kevin would find it. Yeah, Sam, even if it rains Friday night, it won't rain Saturday. I was looking at the weather reports. It looks good. It actually looks really good weather for fishing on Sunday, too. It sounds like it's 5-knot winds or less and only 2-foot seas right in front of Long Beach. So I might go do that. See what happens. All right, everybody, sign this petition. Like Kevin put there. So I made a little slideshow from the BART Hall Show. So why don't we take I guess I should do the opening. We haven't done the opening all year. Here's a show open. A little late. Thank you. So Kevin, if we bleed a bonita right away, will you eat it? I just think it's funny that our official Tommy Burger guy is giving cooking tips. But he's right. You should bleed it immediately. It'll taste better. Halibut, we should bleed those immediately. Tuna, if you bleed them out, which bonita is part of the tuna family. Thank you, Terry. Terry signed it. Good. Monster, why I'm almost sad. I don't think I'm sad. I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. It's cold in here. I didn't do this in the house. I should have probably did it in the house where it's warmer. But I just thought I wanted to be back in my little studio, even though I had to go through puddles of water through my backyard to get here. But I haven't been in here. I think I've been here maybe once this year. Like I said, I know I did one of these shows from a cruise ship. I did another one in the East Cape. I did another one in Miami. I think I did another one somewhere else. So it's nice to be home, and I thought I would be here in the little studio. I don't know, I guess it's just been a frustrating time trying to get more boats for filming. Uh, same problems with San Diego. They all want me to pay full price for their boats. And even the boats up here, a lot of them want really high prices for me to film, and it's just impossible for me to pay what they normally charge and pay all the production costs, the filming, buy airtime, and do all that. It's just impossible. So it's been a challenging beginning of the year, but hopefully it'll work out. As Monica reminds me at the office, been through this 39 times before. So somehow it all works out. Just gotta focus on getting the work done, and it all gets done. Just would think the boats would be more excited to work with me. I know they seem to think I'm out to promote Dan Hernandez, and that was never really the goal when I started a TV show. It was to promote sport fishing in California, because when I started the show, the only fishing you saw on television was Florida. Sometimes Tennessee and stuff, but that was all freshwater bass. And the only ocean stuff you saw was really Florida. And a lot of the boats down there are 2 to 4 people on a boat, maybe a 6-pack boat. Nothing like we do here. And that's why I wanted to do the TV show. I wanted something that somebody could watch, and after the episode was done, they could call the landing, make a reservation, and go fishing there the next day. And it's just frustrating that I can't get support from the industry for all the years of doing that. But that is what it is. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Are you in Illinois or are you in California today? Yeah, I think if you bleed the fish right away, it makes all of them taste better. But definitely works good on the bonita and the tuna and the halibut. Well, the problem with most, I shouldn't say most, the problem with some of the sport boats is they don't go fishing to go catch fish um, like we used to do back in the day, where we would go target the calicos and the yellowtail and all that. A lot of boats just like to go and target um, the volume of fish so they can get all the fish cleaning and get all the side money in, which I understand. They have house payments and boat payments and all that too, but it was just a different era growing up. When I used to fish with some of the guys back in the day, it was all about going fishing to catch calicos, and some of the boats, like the Queen of the Sea with Dipley, uh, he had spots marked in the corner that only he fished. No passengers could fish that spot. It was safe for him to come out of the wheelhouse and go fish. And there were several boats back in the day when I was growing up that did that. And you don't see that anymore. I really like it when I see a skipper grab a rod and go to the rail and fish with everybody. And it's nice. It's nice to see that. And I think you need, anytime you see a skipper with the rod and the reel in his hand and he's at the rail fishing, you better not be watching. I mean, when I say watching, I mean, you better not just be not fishing. Anytime a skipper has to run a reel in his hand, it's because he knows it's a great chance to catch a fish at that moment, because they can fish anytime they want. They're on a boat. So it really helps to, if you see a skipper on the rail, you better be at the rail fishing hard too. So Jeff is in Illinois. It's cold here. It must be really freezing back there. So Terry's about a month away from having her own place to live in. That's cool. Yeah, you've been suffering for a while living in that situation. Yeah, he was great to fish with. I have some great stories about him. Sadly, I probably can't say them here, but he was a great guy to fish with, to learn from, and Jeff, you got to work with them. That's awesome. I was just a paying passenger on his boat. Fernando, that's a good idea. I haven't done that in a long time. I like surf fishing. Haven't done that in a while. Maybe we could do that. I've never done an episode on a pier, and part of the reason for that is I don't know all the permits they would want me to take out. Maybe I could do some rocks, but on a pier, I think I would get shut down. I used to try, and we've gotten chased off beaches before where we would go to film, and the lifeguards came down and told us we couldn't film without permits. So that might be an issue too. Yeah, he was a great guy. He was a great guy to fish with. Great guy to know. I love his Vegas stories. He would give the funniest Vegas stories. That'd be cool. Hey Terry, how you doing, man? So Terry and I went to college together. Maybe I can get Terry to come fish with me someday. Who was it that came out and fished with me? Was it your nephew or your son? I know there was a family member of yours that came out and fished with me. Terry, I don't have anything booked for March 15th right now. On March 15th, I have a kids club meeting. So I won't be on my boat March 15th. March 16th, I could do a fishing trip. And then April, I'm filming in Loretto. Yeah, March 15th is third Saturday in March, Terry. So I have to do the kids club meeting that day. Yeah, Captain Bill does a great job. He's one of those guys. But Captain Bill is nice and as great as a fisherman as he is nothing the character that Dipley was. They're totally different personalities, totally different type of people. Um, Captain Bill is probably much nicer to clients, where John Dipley was a character. He was unbelievable. He was fun. Yeah, Salas used to fish a lot with the people too, Kevin. You're right. But Salas was, I won't say mouthy, but he wasn't always happy with passengers. I remember, was it Heidi, the girl that cooked in the galley? not the one that Larry liked. She would write in the window across the boat in the not the cockpit where the captain drives from. She would write sometimes with a erasable marker. A happy Danny is a good Danny. So he would smile to the passengers. That was good. Terry, come fish with me. Come fish with me and bring your son. Your son had a great time fishing with us. That would be good. What else does they say? Dan, do you ever fish on the... Yeah, I fished on that boat a while ago, but I don't remember who the skipper was. Yeah, see, there's different accomplishments when you're filming for a blog on YouTube and fishing and filming for television. They treat it different. No, Jose, Salas Lures was a different family than from Danny Salas. Danny Salas owned the Gale Force, and then he sold the Gale Force to Ryan, and then went on to start the harbor cruises and the whale watching. Now he's like a multimillionaire from all the whale watching and the harbor cruises, doing really, really well with it. He bailed out of fishing at a good time and made a fortune doing it. He's got all the whale watching boats and harbor cruise boats out of Pier Point Landing in Long Beach, and he has it now also out of San Pedro. When Ports of Call gets going, it'll be really good. So, but even before Marty Salas, I think it was his dad. Marty's dad was the one that started Salas Lures. I used to go over there to see Marty at Salas Lures when I was writing for Western Outdoor News. And his grandmother was in there while they made the lures. And she was so sweet and so nice. Very, very nice lady. And Marty did a little bit of everything. He did commercial fishing. He did fabrication on boats. Made lures. Really nice guy. I'm pretty sure he passed away a while ago. But they used to make their lures, making all their molds, casting them in sand. It was pretty neat to watch it, where they would take the molds, lay them in sand, and then pour the lead over it to make, or the metal, I should say, over in the molds to make the lures. So that was pretty neat to watch that. Terry, isn't that a open party trip? Have to find out. Alex, yes, I will be at PCS. So, yeah, everybody should go to PCS. Hopefully we have good weather and we won't have to worry about walking around the different rooms in the rain. So, yeah, PCS will be a big, big show. I'm sure it's sold out already. All right, well, talking about shows, here's a little slideshow from the BART Hall Show. I think. the BART Hall Show, and that was what do you call it? Probably the easiest show to tear down from. That was fun. Yeah, I agree with you, Jeff. He was a great guy to fish with. He's the kind of guy that should own a boat. He should be out in the public with everybody. All right, Terry, give me a call. I'll be in the office tomorrow. What else? Just putting on a new washdown pump. Yeah, I learned with washdown pumps, bigger is better. Size doesn't matter. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, his brand new teeth look so white in that video he posted. Chicken Little has a question. So Chicken Little wants to know if I have any other books. Yes, I have 3 books that I have written. I don't think we have any of them on the website because I think I have less than 10. One of them I think I only have maybe 3 copies still. So yeah, so we don't have them out there. I have had some people this year tell me that they'd like to see me write a new book. So maybe I'll look into that. Would be nice to have something like for the shows for people that's inexpensive that they could have. Hey Jeff, thanks for joining us. Jeff is also an advisor, I believe is his title, with the new fishing club there at Lucerna High School. He was telling the kids about here, about the YouTube Live, and about the kids event on Saturday. And all the volunteers that I have, those of you that are here like Brad and Kevin and all them, I know Kevin can't make it Saturday, but the rest of you that can make it, please show up on Saturday. I think we're going to have a lot of kids. Normally February I would say we'd have like 5-10 kids, but I've got probably 6 or 7 emails and a few phone calls this week confirming that there's going to be a kids club meeting. I know that one group of scouts is coming, which sounds it's going to be like 10 kids by itself. So those of you that are my volunteers been live scanned that can show up to help out Saturday, please be there. I can use help. Yeah, if you guys want to bring your books to PCS, I'll sign it for you. That's not a problem. Yeah, Pond. I wave at everybody when I'm on my boat coming in and out. I have no problem waving at people. That's cool. They had 40 kids at their meeting, kids club, at their club meeting. at the high school this week. All right, guys. Chris is saying you can still send letters to Fish and Wildlife regarding sand bass. I'm glad they haven't made a final decision on that yet. Yeah, we have several new shirts out there, Terry, that you can find on our website at sport-fishing.com. This link is a sample letter. All right, so Chris put a sample letter link there. So it sounds like you can still get letters in. So let's do that. Hey 907, how you doing? Hey Robert, thanks for joining us. No, this is a brand buoy that's in the fishing industry. Most of the shorts, I would say 90% of the shorts that you see me wear on television, this guy makes them. So where my office is in my warehouse, it's been freezing cold. So this is one of the few long sleeve shirts I have, and it's the Booyah shirt. So I just left it on. I haven't changed. I should have shaved today. Didn't shave today. Yeah, we have I don't know if we have all three books in stock, but like I said, we only have a few left. I mean, I want to say we have less than 10. Jeff wants to know, is it legal to have a pirate flag on your boat? Well, I don't know the answer to that one, but why don't we ask Captain Jeff? Jeff, do you know if that's illegal? I've never heard that. If a pirate flag is illegal to have on a boat. Yeah, we have lots of shirts available on my website. I'm glad you guys like this one. Maybe I should give you a link for our t-shirts. I think we have like about 5 different styles of shirts available on our website. Maybe more. Here's a link there. Yeah, Jeff feels like I do. He thinks it's fine. I've never heard anything about not flying the flag like that. Thank you for the super chat there, Terry. So guys, I really want to give away this gift certificate this year, but so far the only 2 people that have bought tickets is Oz and Terry. So if any of you would like to get super chat tickets, you can add it here, or you can go to our website and you can sign up there. I guess I should put a link for that. And I really want to give it away. Kevin bought it a while ago for us to raffle off here for YouTube Live. And for some reason, nobody wants to do those anymore. The super chat, so let me put it here in case you guys don't want to do it here. I would rather I get your full amount, because anything you do here, Google takes 30%. So that would be cool. So yeah, you can use this link right here and get some tickets for the raffle for Super Chat. Yeah, I agree with you, Jeff. I've seen lots of flags too. All right, so Terry's got another question. And it doesn't have to be the last question, Terry. You're working with a group of 13 to 18-year-olds trying to introduce them to saltwater fishing. The 13 to 15-year-olds you can bring to our kids club meeting, but anybody 16 and older, they can't come to the meeting because you have to have a fishing license. And I don't know if your group can afford to go on a trip, but a trip like the Gale Force or even like the Sport King, that's pretty reasonable. It's like $120, and that's a day trip to Catalina. So I can be there and help teach them with you if you want to do that. Robert, nobody has volunteered to pick up the ice. If you want to pick up the ice, that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it. Because tomorrow on Valentine's Day, I will be at Smart & Final buying the hot dogs and the condiments and all that stuff we need for the kids club meeting. So if you could pick up the ice, I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, that will be my my Valentine's Day will be picking up supplies for the kids club meeting, and then watching Gold Rush. That'll be the highlight of my night tomorrow. Hey Jose, thank you very much for the super chat. And luckily they have not stolen the barbecue that you gave us for the Youth Foundation. Well, I shouldn't say that because I haven't been back in there since the last break-in. But as far as I know, we still have your barbecue that you donated and built for us. Jesse, do you know the postponed lake? I announced it earlier that the lake event that we had planned with the City of Almani Police Department that got postponed in January has now been officially canceled for the year. The police department decided after what happened with the rains, with the fires and stuff, I guess they had some other stuff go on at the city, so they can't do it anymore. I guess they lost some staff or whatever else happened. So that lake event has been canceled. Hopefully we'll have it next year. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you picking up the ice for us. Thank you very much. I thanked Jose for the super chat. Thank you. What's Chris's question? Yeah, if the kids are going to take motion sickness, and any of you that take motion sickness medicine, take it the night before. Taking it as you walk onto the boat won't do you any good. I mean, it works in your head that you think it's working, but it really doesn't work in your system until it's been in there for a while. So, okay. So Alan went to go research the flag thing. So thank you for that, Alan. I appreciate it. Yeah, Kevin, I have some of the Lowry's cookbooks here at the house, but I don't have them at the shop. I think my first book I ever did, I have a few copies here. So I could reprint one of those, but I don't think it'd be worth it. I think it'd be better if I just made a new book. I don't know. It's a lot of work. I have to see if there's an easier way to do it. Maybe now that everything's online, maybe it's easier to write a book these days. That's funny. All right, Terry, let me know. That'd be good. We'd love to have you and your group out fishing with us. I'd love to have you out fishing with me. You're one of my friends from college days that I still see occasionally, talk to. And John is my cameraman again. He was, John Yushnaga, we went to school with at LA Trade Tech. He was my original cameraman. Then he went and got a full-time job doing photography, and now that he's retired, he's my cameraman again. So, just to let you know. That's funny, you guys doing research on that. So you can buy my cookbook for $56 on Amazon. That's pretty good. I think we were selling them for $10. So I used to have a guy, and his dad's on here lots of times, Jerry McCarty. But Jason, back in the day when we used to give out VHS tapes, Kevin, that's mean. Back in the day, we used to give out VHS tapes on a lot of our filming trips as raffle prizes. And Jason would, when he won a raffle prize, would always take the VHS tape and then he would have me sign it. And I never understood why somebody would want the same tape over and over and over. Because we always did the calico or the tuna tape. And I knew this guy had 5 of each already. All the times he'd been fishing and took a raffle prize. And he finally told me years later that the reason he did that was that he would sell them on eBay as autographed stuff, and he would pay for his fishing trip. So I didn't know that was possible back then. So that's what he did. Yeah, Kevin, I was with my parents last night, and it sounds like they will be there on Saturday. All right, Robert, I know you need to go to bed. You got to be up early driving that truck. All right, I should probably say bye too. It's after 8 o'clock. Not looking forward to walking back out in the rain back to the house, but I should do that. Make some dinner. It's getting late. That's cool. Yeah, if Terry, if any of your boys do filming, let me know. So I can always use cameramen. Because John can't work all the shows. He's traveling and stuff too, so that would be cool. All right, good night, Jeff. I know it's late there where you are in Illinois. So I should say good night to you guys. And yeah, if any of you have friends that are editors or cameramen, or anybody's interested in doing deckhand work, I'll probably need a deckhand for a few months. My deckhand's going to have surgery, so I don't know if he's going to recover or what's going to happen. So I'll probably need a deckhand for that too. Yeah, I still have a bunch of ugly sticks and my jig masters too. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, I should say goodnight. Stay dry and stay warm. I'm looking forward to getting back inside my house. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll talk to you all soon. Good night, everybody. Be safe.